as you can see, I'm looking at the RBFCU across the street. This is 1604, or not even, yeah, 1604 right here. So as we turn and we look, this is the front of our beautiful building. For those of you that haven't seen, our flags obviously are at half-mast for 9/11. So what we're looking at here, I'm standing right in front of the front doors. On the first day, this is where your kiddos are going to come in when they get dropped off. Now, that may change depending as traffic plans change, things like that. But for the first day, just know front doors, from my understanding, it'll either be the front doors or the side doors up there are where they're going to get dropped off. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in through this entrance right here. So this is the drop off and pickup entrance. It's a one way, it's a double lane. So you can start queuing up in the line as early as 7 in the morning, I think is what we said. And make sure to double line. So there's going to be a lot of cars by the time everybody is back on campus. And so make sure that when you come in, you're queuing up double lane up until there will be cones out until we start the drop off and pickup stuff at 7:25 is when we're going to start. So as you can see, I don't think they're out there yet, but when you guys get here, there will be cones blocking you off so you won't be able to come in all the way. And then once the drop off actually starts, you will just loop all the way around here. And then they will tell you where to stop. We're going to have all of our staff members outside. And I mean, it's going to be pretty obvious on where you need to go, when you need to stop, that kind of thing. So just know when you get here, come through that entrance. For the kinder parents that are doing, they have a separate thing on their first day of school for kinder only. They know that they're coming in from a different else. This is the way, and your students will walk doors, and we will have people with rosters here helping them where to go. We realize that none of the kids have ever been in our building. They don't know where their classrooms are. And so I'm going to send out a map today in the newsletter so that you guys are aware where all of the actual classrooms are, so that they can help get to their classrooms safely. So when we first walk in to the left, we are at one of the administration wings. So in here we have Headmaster Adela's office over here in the corner. We have my office and our registrar, Miss Deanne Hart. Let me knock on her door and see if she can hop on. Oh, you know what? She's on a call, so we're gonna come back. Oh, she's here. Just kidding. Headmaster Adela, would you like to say hi to our Facebook families?
I would love to say hi to our Facebook families. Thank you. Thank you so much. You gave and you gave big, and we really appreciate it. And we're very much looking forward to having so many of our scholars in the building on Monday and over the next few weeks. It's wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great. Awesome.
Tour.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you soon. Okay, and then this up here is a conference room that will be utilized when we have parent meetings. And as we come up, we can see we have our lovely receptionist, Miss Christelle Winstead, who's on the phone like usual. So we're gonna come up here to the right. We have another conference room up here, and we have a whole other admin wing up here. So this is one of our lovely ATs. Good morning. And as we walk through, this is our largest part of our admin wing. Oh, look who it is. This is Mr. Gostowski, our assistant headmaster, and Mr. Jackson. I caught y'all. Say hi to Facebook.
Hey, Facebook. Thanks for being here.
All right, so we're going to keep going. Here's Mrs. Williams, our other assistant headmaster. You want to say hi?
Yes, hello everyone. Hope you're having a great Friday.
Awesome. All right, and then over here to the left, we have our copy room. And then we keep going, and we have all the different offices for all of our support staff. Mrs. Bernal, our Director of Campus Operations, is down here. And as we come down here, we have our faculty workroom, which is for all of the staff members that do not have their own classroom. So you have your specials teachers, your interventionists, different things like that. This is where they are housed. And as we come up here, so I don't know if you can tell, we kind of did a loop. So I was standing right over there in the front. So this is like a full circle here. So back here is the admin ring, right where we were. And then we're kind of on the second portion of this hallway. We have 2 bathrooms here, office is here, and then behind me, what I just walked behind, there were 2 classrooms, and they are math and reading intervention rooms. So kiddos that may need additional assistance with those core subjects, that is where they go. So obviously, we just did a full circle. Someone said hi, Griselle, on Facebook. You want to say hi? She's too busy. Just kidding. She said hi. Okay, so I'm back at the front, as you can see. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a left as we go through one of our 2 hallway wings. So downstairs we have kinder, first, second grade, and special education. So right here as we come in, oh, I missed it. We have an elevator for anybody that may need it. To the right here, we have our library, which right now is unpopulated because it is currently serving as our COVID response room. So any kiddos that may need to quarantine, this is the space that they will be taken. Up here to the left, we have our nurses clinic with Nurse Leal in there, and that is where any kiddos that may need her will go. As we start going over here, say hello. This is our second grade wing. So I'm going to walk into one of these classrooms so that you guys can see an example of what a classroom may look like. So as you can see, our desks, say hello. Our desks are spaced apart. They have everything ready to go, it looks like, for the first day. Our desk shields are up and they are ready to welcome your kiddos. So this is an example of one of the second grade rooms and what it looks like. And as you can see, I'm not sure if you can see as I walk along, we are ready and the bulletin boards are starting to go up and waiting for your kiddos. So we have 3 sections of second grade. Now we're moving on to one of the first grade classrooms. They all look similar-ish. I mean, obviously the plexiglass shields are going to be on all of the kindergarten through 3rd grade desks. So those are almost, I'm pretty sure they're actually done being installed. The company that was doing it, from my understanding, just finished. So now we are down to the kindergarten wing. So if you look behind me, it goes 2nd grade, and now we're in kindergarten. And I just passed 1st grade as well. So this is Mrs. Bollinger's classroom, one of our kindergarten teachers. I don't think she's in here. Say hello to all the parents on Facebook. So this is an example of our kindergarten classroom where all of our little kinder scholars will be. As you can see, we are pretty spaced apart in this room, which is great. And are you excited to welcome the kids?
We can't wait to see them.
Awesome, thank you. And they have a really cutely decorated wall. All right, so for the kinder kiddos, when they come in from the front, we're gonna have people walking them in. But for all of the younger kids, just know when they walk in through the front part of the building, they're gonna take a left. And this is the hallway that they're gonna come down in order to get their class, to their class. So as we keep walking, on the left, we have our faculty break room. Say hi, Mrs. Jackson. This is Mrs. Jackson, our Section 504 and RTI coordinator. I'm giving a Facebook live tour to all of our parents, and we had some sweet parents bring some treats today, and so we have leftover tacos, and it's a fun day. Thank you. See you soon. So up here to the right, as I keep going, we have Mrs. Orton's music class, and she's talking to someone right now, so I'm not going to walk in, but I'm gonna put the camera up so you guys can see. She has her little stickers down, and that's where the younger students are going to be having music class, which is super, super exciting. As you can see here, on all of our student bathrooms, we have the water bottle holders. So we are going to be removing the little buttons so that they can't push them. We're going to ask every family to send their kiddos with a water bottle so that they can have a touch-free way to get water in order to reduce the amount of contact it has. As you know, water fountains are a lot of fingers touch those, and so we're trying to avoid that if we can help. And so please make sure to bring your kiddo with a water bottle. So each of the lower school bathrooms has a boys' side and then a girls' side on the other side. And this is what they look like. Inside here are the actual stalls. There are 3 stalls per bathroom on each side. And then we obviously have one of the sinks blocked off for social distancing purposes. But this is where your kiddos will come to the bathroom if they need to. And in kinder and first grade, I forgot to say, there are individual bathrooms in each of the classrooms. So if your student needs to go to the bathroom and they're in kindergarten or first grade, they will actually just be able to go in their classroom if they're not outside of the classroom for whatever reason. So as we keep walking down the hallway, now we've come to our special education wing, and we have 2 special education classrooms, an office, and then this is where Mrs. Jackson, who we just saw in the faculty break room, this is her office. So if we keep going, I'm not going to go upstairs quite yet because I want to show you guys one more thing. There is a staircase that goes upstairs, and I will take you up there and here in a second, but first I wanted to show you guys, I know that I like casually missed this. So what we are going down one other hallway with 1, 2, 3 more restrooms. And where we are going is to a room called the MultiPurpose Room. We call it the MPR, and it is called the MultiPurpose Room because it has multiple purposes. So this area is the part of our school where on a normal non-COVID school year, we would have lunch. We would have PE and any kind of events that require large amounts of people. So as you can see in the corner, these are all of our plexiglass shields. Our school was the one where we assembled them and sent them to all of our other Great Hearts campuses. So for this year, this room is going to have a variety of purposes. As you can see up here, this is it's like a separating curtain. So on a normal school year, it's not going to happen this year, but we would have 2 PE classes at the same time, or maybe one side having lunch and then one side having PE, and you actually drop the curtain in the middle and you divide that room in 2, which is really, really helpful. And so, oh, here our lovely PE teachers say hi. So we have our tables in here for the multi-purpose room and all the fun PE equipment, which is exciting. And this is also where our cafeteria area is. So if your students are choosing to buy hot lunch from us, this is where they traditionally would come get it. Obviously, it's going to be taken to their classrooms just because of the safety precautions in place. But in a normal school day, that is where they would have gone to get their lunch. So, and also there are water fountains in here as well, and a refill station and hand washing station. That is a lifesaver at lunchtime. So we're gonna keep walking. As actually out of the NPR, you can get to outside in the playground, but I want to go around in a specific way. Hello guys. As you can see, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed or if I'm moving too fast. We have all of our beautiful art up. This is my favorite one. It's the Bierstadt portrait. And so our students in art class will be learning about all the art pieces that are surrounding our school. It's just absolutely beautiful. Here's a Texas one with some lovely bluebonnets for my native Texans. Okay, so actually I'm gonna backtrack. So as you can see, we're recapping. This is a whole hallway that we just walked up, kinder first, second grade. This is a double entrance door on this side. This, I didn't bring my keys, so I'm not gonna shut the door behind me, but I don't know if you can tell, the front of the school is this way, and as you loop all the way around, this is where you're gonna exit when you're picking up and dropping off. So you're gonna come through this way, and where the Great Hearts Live Oak sign is, that's actually where your car is gonna exit. So we're asking all families to turn right only to help with the traffic flow, so that as soon as you guys get out, we can keep the flow and get you guys out and back on your way home safely. Okay. And so we're gonna walk up the stairs. Say hello to Facebook. So we're walking up the stairs. We're going to our the upper school, I guess, part of the wing. Our third grade and above is here on the second story. So as we can see, we have plenty of natural light here in this building, which is a huge, huge, huge blessing. So we're gonna walk. We are passing. Sorry, I can't breathe. I just walked up the stairs. Here's Mr. Schuster, who you guys got to meet at the town hall. Is he in here? Let's see. He's out. I can put his mask on. Hi. Hello. You want to say hi to Facebook?
Sure. Hello, Facebook. Hello, Live Oak family.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about your classroom? I know they can see the shields. Do you have anything?
Sure, we have all our shields laid out. We don't have everything on the walls yet, so I'm still working on getting
I still have my welcome oaks and owls sign up from the town hall. One thing I want to ask my students when they come into the classroom is see how many owls they can count. 'Cause I
Ooh.
think there's over 20 hiding around here.
Wow, that's awesome. We had a parent that said, Danya says hi to Mr. S. So,
Oh, hi, Dania. So good to see you.
all right, guys. Well, thank you,
Awesome.
Mr. Schuster. Absolutely. Thank
Wait
you.
till next week.
Yes, they're excited. We're excited. Look, we have a Greek and Roman bulletin board up already. Man, they are good to go. And here we are coming on our art classrooms. I'm trying to pick my head in and see if they're in here. So as you can see, we have 2 different art classrooms. Hi, do you want to say hi to Facebook? Say hello. Do you want to introduce yourself and say who you are really quickly?
I am Ms. Helfer. I am the 4th through 6th art grade art teacher, and I am super excited to have students in the building.
Woohoo! All right, so this is what the art setup is going to look like. We have the plexiglass shields for all of our scholars, and we still will be doing art, correct? Of course we will. All right, so they're going to be learning all the different things that art entails. All right, and so next to us here, we have the art for kindergarten through 3rd grade. Looks exactly the same, they're just in 2 different rooms. As we keep going, we have another bathroom up here, just like the one downstairs. We have more history, so much fun history in 3rd grade. And we have, let's keep going, we have more 3rd grade classrooms, 3rd grade classrooms. This is the 3rd grade wing. Really cute floral or green bulletin board borders that I love. Now we've made our way to 4th grade. It seems that we do not have dust shields on these ones yet. I know that they had still had some to install, and I think we've hit that point. So they are still going to be working all this weekend. This is an example of one of our classrooms. Say hi to Facebook. So these are our 4th grade classrooms. And as we keep going, look at all the owls. So many owls in this building. We just love the owls so much. We are hitting 5th grade, and this is an example of a 5th grade classroom with one of our lovely 5th grade teachers. And so all the 5th graders will get to see that. And then as we keep going, we're gonna keep going. Go owls. Oh, that's a cute bulletin board. I love it. They have a midnight starry night theme in their classroom, which is really neat. As we keep walking, we are getting now to our 6th grade. So we have an example of a 6th grade room. And typically at Great Hearts in 6th and 7th grade, they actually start, what is the word I'm looking for? They start moving through their classrooms, but because of COVID and the pods that we're doing, it's gonna look a little bit differently than it typically would. But in case you didn't notice, we do have lockers that unfortunately we will not be utilizing at this time. But whenever we are ready to go back into normal mode, they will be utilizing lockers. In here, we have our English language learner classroom, so the ESL classroom. And we have the coordinator and the teacher sitting in there, and so that is their little spot. Let's see, as we keep on going. Oh, look, this is where Mr. Gostowski and them took a picture yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw that. This is where it happened. And I don't know that you can tell from the video that, like, we look down and it is our reception area. So you get to see, oh, there she is again. So you can see all the beautiful windows, all the natural light. Really, really, really neat. Okay, so as we keep going, we have our 7th grade rooms. That is math, algebra, literature, and composition. We have our history. That's Mr. Swinney in there. And then in here, this year, I'm not sure that they're going to be utilized the way that they typically would be, but in this room, this is would have been our traditionally would have been our locker changing rooms for our upper grades that are changing out for athletics, PE, extracurriculars, things like that. I'm not sure what that is going to look like for this year. I'm not even sure that we're using them, but I will make sure to keep you updated on that. So we have a staff restroom that we just passed by. And for the upper school students, we have another bathroom. This one looks a little bit different than the younger kids. The boys' half is in here, the girls' half is in there, and then obviously we have a lot more sinks with the appropriate ones, you know, blocked off the way that they're supposed to be blocked off. And as we come over here into this wing, we also have water fountains, obviously. We have one of our two science labs, which is amazing. Oh, is someone in here? Hi, do you want to say hi to Facebook? Here, I'll stay here till you put your mask on. You want to say hello and introduce yourself? All right.
Hi, I'm Miss Miller. I'm the 6th and 7th grade life science teacher, and welcome to one of our science labs here at Great Heart.
All right, thank you. I love it. So as you can see, obviously we have plexiglass just like we do everywhere else, but that is where the upper school students are going to be taking their science class. And I think one of the last things we can see before we head outside is our upper school music room. So it is in progress. This is where, say hello. Oh, you have a map in your hand. Don't say hello or else you'll drop it. This is where the upper school students are going to be having their music class. And when they are not in music, or when they are in music class and would like to be singing outside, they are going to go outside to sing. And then this is our facilities technician's office right there. And as we turn around, as you can see, we are in the this is the last stairwell on the eastern part of our building. So as we come down here, we are going to end up on that same hallway that I was at earlier, with our math and reading intervention rooms. I'm not sure that I actually, I don't think I showed you guys this earlier. So this is our reading intervention room in here. And then in here we have our math intervention room. So this is the workroom that we had walked out of, where all the desks are for our staff. So there's another double set of doors to get out on this side. I'm gonna walk out this way. I forgot my keys, so I'm gonna have to leave and come through this door, or else I'm gonna get locked out. These are open because the plexiglass installers are still here. So as you can see, we are turning, coming in this is where you're going to be coming in. They're actually going the wrong way, which is really funny, but that is okay. We don't have our signs up yet, but we will have our signs up. And as you can see, we're walking outside. Oh, it's Mrs. Hefty. It's my old friend. As you can see, so I'm looking at the back side of the building. What we see here is our beautiful field. So when we tell you guys, don't worry, we can social distance outside, we mean it. Look at how incredible this is. So much room, so much green grass because of all the rain, which is amazing. It was looking pretty sad before, but now it is looking happy, which we love. So I am walking, I'm in heels today, so pardon as I walk a little bit slow. My heels are sinking into the mud, and I'm working on it. So there are two back doors here, two back doors all the way back there. Not sure if you can see. And this part that's sticking out is the MPR. So that's the multi-purpose room that we were in earlier. So there are multiple ways for our students to get outside, get to lunch, different things like that, so that not all kids are having to come out one door. So right up there is the front desk where Miss Griselle Winstead is, that we saw earlier. So this is our playground, our play area that we love so much. As you can see, there is a covering. Obviously we need it. We live in Texas. It is very hot. And so this is where all students from kindergarten through 6th grade will be participating in recess. If they are not in a different spot, my mask off since I'm alone and I'm outside now. So as you can see, I'm gonna walk in. We have water stations here. We have a playscape here. I'm not sure you can tell from the picture, this is artificial turf. So it will always be green and always be ready for your kiddos. We have different climbing stations. This is an area to throw different balls at. This is a little spinny station for the kids. Makes me very nauseous. I cannot go on those things. We have 3 different slides. We have a little climbing area. We have the kids' favorite thing ever, which they hang on here and they go back and forth. We have some swings. We have some swings, and I meant slides. We have a slide here, and just some other, I mean, it's just a fun old playscape. Of course, the monkey bars. Can't have a playground without monkey bars. Little balancing things. It's very impressive to watch the kids on these. As we keep going, we're walking towards our MPR station. I don't know, yeah, you can see it. We have picnic tables outside, so for students that are either in art class or lunch or, you know, lesson outside, we have picnic tables so that they can spread out and they can get as much fresh air as they possibly can. We definitely want them as outside as much as they can. If we look this way, I don't know if you can see in the distance, we have our soccer field right there. There's one goal there and one goal there. And so obviously we have an abundance of space, which is amazing, to spread out, to have different events, different things like that. All of the sports, I know I saw briefly in the chat a sports athletics question. We have details emerging soon. A lot of it is based on campus interest,